Match made at 62 kilograms. Terry looking the bigger of the two. It's difficult with these ties, you can never tell. He might only be 60k, but the ties, you've got to give away a bit of weight, because at 65 fights against somebody who's had 8, we're allowed a little bit of kilos advantage I would have asked for. So you might be looking at, I don't know, 2 or 3 kilos difference. Either way, Terry's going to need those against the person he's up against. Good luck to both these young gentlemen. And so what makes this more exciting, it's 5 3-minute rounds and it's full tie rules. It's going to be very interesting there between these two. Powerful kick from the tie, good stiff jab there from Terry. Terry obviously in the red gloves and the white and blue shorts. Rocks the tie a little bit there. The tie just laughed, as they do. You never tell when you've got a tie, okay, unless they smile, and then you know. But ties smile all the time. That's their culture in Thailand. If you ever go to Thailand, you'll see these people with nothing. Bowl of rice, again, that's all they've got. Live in a tin shack, and they still smile like them. But people with the least, and they've got the most. Good block there from the Thai low kick. Nice slip from the Thai, landing a little elbow there. That is one of the most dangerous weapons the Thais possess. You've got to watch those elbows. They will cut and they will furnish fight. And again, that left elbow, and he's walking into those, you have to be careful. Took it a little bit on the cheekbone. No cut yet, but there, that left elbow, if you watch for that. Look, and again, lands that one, but Neil lands his own. You can hear his corner and tell him to keep his hands tight. Time means business. Nice in point, low point, inside low kick there from Terry. So don't blink when you're watching these fights. That left elbow again, Neil's going to have to keep that right hand up high, because he gets caught with one of them, it's game over. They not only cut, but they knock out too. Remember, it is an open weapon. A fist is in a glove. Elbow is pointed, it's very, very powerful. Stronger than any punch. Oh, and a nice jab elbow from Terry. What an excellent technique. Quality technique. Front hand, jab elbow. Techniques that you practice in the gym, but don't always work in the ring, but that worked for him. Fantastic, hats off to him. Attempting another elbow, missed the mark, but at least it shows. Considering he's only had 8 fights, he's showing full Thai rules. Probably the first time ever against a guy who's done this 65 times. In Thailand, not like here, they don't go through the ranks of 3-2s and 5-2s. They do 5-2s as a kid, and then they go straight to 5-3s. Well, this Thai will have been fighting since he was 15. For 15 years he's probably been fighting. Another low kick from the Thais, hurt Terry a little bit with that low kick. Terry just sort of winced a bit, but he's blocking that. A lot of power between these two gentlemen here, both of them. Well, a great opening round, and I bet he's glad he's got past that first round. A lot of people don't go more than 1 round with a tie. Well, second round, bated breath here around the auditorium. But we'll obviously get behind Terry Anderson. Both fights straight into the clinch. And this is what I call it, is a game of chess, where these two will now try and expose each other. And a good, 2 and 3, this is the Thai this time who's taking the elbows. Terry using his height advantage there to good use. Nice dropping down on the side of the head of the Thai. Good technique. I can honestly say I'm very impressed with Terry here. He's obviously trained for full Muay Thai, and he's putting it to the test here. He's doing it excellently. Credit to him and his trainer. Good stiff jab from the Thai, but Terry's still there. He just definitely needs to block them kicks. A good body shot from Terry too. You can hear there Paul Hamilton urging him to keep his hands up. There's 2 punches landing on the tie. Ty smiles again, which means obviously, okay, he felt them. Good low kick from the tie. Very powerful low kicks, those. Referee breaking them. There's that powerful kick there. Neil going back with his own, but stopped by the tie. That's the tie's experience, that, you know, to see that kick coming in. I'll tell you what, I have been impressed with Terry. He's taking the fight. He's not been standing off him. He's not been scared of the tie. He's willing to trade with him. That takes a lot of bottle. Terry opting for a little bit of neck wrestling there. A little bit of blood from his nose, I think, there. It's not going to put him off at all. Sometimes blood, actually, you watch any fighters when they bleed, they know they're bleeding. It fires them up, because they don't want to be fighting to stop on a cut. You know, it's only a small cut from the nose, no problem. Crowd urging him on. That powerful kick again from Lekpech from Koh Samui, the southern part of Thailand. I was there earlier this year. Beautiful part of Thailand. Terry doing a nice shot there. Inside push kick to the thigh, but it's that low kick. Good hands there from Terry. Both fighters trading good hand. Face shots there. Back into the clinch. Tremendous work from both fighters. Blood there on the forehead there. It's actually there from Terry's nose, not actually from a cut or anything. From Lamai Gym in Koh Samui, Thailand. You can see there emblazoned across the back of the cornerman's jacket. So is he going to go back to Koh Samui with a win over the Englishman, or is the Englishman going to prove everybody wrong? Obviously, people think it's a foregone conclusion, but I'll tell you, a lot of people over here doing well against the ties now. At the Pain and Glory show at the NEC, Paul Hennison's cracking show with mixed martial arts, kickboxing, Thai boxing and K1 rules. And the 2 ties won, but only by very narrow points margins. Kieran Kedl, Frankie Udders. In fact, I thought Frankie actually got a draw against them. Frankie Udders, very seasonal Thai boxer, who's actually an opponent who we're going to be seeing later on, Michael Dix. But it's not about them two for the moment. The Thai there slams contemptuously down his opponent to the canvas. Terry's not phased though. Good body kick from Terry. He's had his moments in this fight, Terry. He's landed some good successful techniques. And he keeps that up, going for the high point kick there, taking on the glove. Ty isn't having it all his own way. Back into the clinch. The crowd obviously looking like 1,500, possibly even 1,800 people in this auditorium, and really screaming for Terry. He is the underdog in this, and he's doing fantastic. Going for that downward elbow again. He's been very successful with that. And the Thai has left the elbows for the moment and opted for hands and legs. Going for the front kick, and the Thai catching the front kick second. That was almost slightly telegraphed. The Thai has seen that many times. But any experience on Terry's part, he's more than making up with guts and glory. Doing excellent. Ty using his skill and his craft. Closing stages now. The crowd behind me are going mad. They're really shouting for Terry, urging him on. So you can tell the Ty's taking this serious. He's got his eyes wide open. He's not just smiling and laughing anymore. Yeah, he's taking Terry seriously because he can't get rid of him. Terry just keeps coming. He's still there in front of him. Ty does. I think he's found him a little bit more cagey, but it's that kick there that is the problem. He wants to be careful dropping his hand. The Ty could double it up and go high. coming to the end of the round now. Fights back into the clinch. Neil attempting that elbow again. There's nothing he can do in that position. He's doing the right thing. Remember, these are 3-minute rounds and they don't have to take a lot out of you. That's why they get the 2-minute gap, which is now, obviously, when these two will be ready for. Mark Innes have been very impressed with Neil again. I don't think he got that round, but I think he did better than his first 2 rounds. Kept the tie very, very busy. Our 4th round. Done so well just to get to this part, Terry. I've got to take my hat off to the guy. Tyler's got such a serious look on his face, and that does indicate to me that he is taking Terry a lot more seriously than he did in the first round. Terry going again with those elbows and being very successful with them, using his height and reach there to great effect while the Ty's coming underneath. Ty obviously small, that is his game plan, to get close, but on doing that, he's taking some elbows on the way in. And that can get a cut, and you can get stopped with a cut, so Terry's obviously doing the right thing. Attempting the downward elbow there too, excellent. Paul being expert touchline coaching there, giving some expert, using his wealth of experience himself. Paul, former champion himself, been in there many, many times, and knows what he's talking about. That's why it's very important to listen to your cornerman. Oh, we raised the smile from the Ty there. Again, that tells me again, Terry actually was successful again. But he has caught with this guy very, very well. And again, that elbow goes down. Not a great amount of leverage from there, but it's scoring points, and I said it can instill a cut. Oh, nice. Terry using it. Look, I couldn't tell from my angle, but it almost looked like an elbow. If it wasn't, it was a good right hand either way. The crowd responded and saw it. Sat here right at ringside, obviously from my vantage point here, I get to see most good body kick from the Ty. Terry felt that, but he's took it again, he's took it well, he's superbly conditioned. Ty landing a good punch there, took advantage of Neil's miss. I keep saying Neil, I do apologise. Terry, his miss. And Neil Walton, his gym partner who fought previously. Into the clinch, Ty working the legs there. Terry again trying to go for that elbow. Nong there in the corner, urging his fighter on, telling obviously Ty what to do. And another good round. Excellent round again. Terry again, just absolutely defying all odds. There's a person who's had, like I said, about 8 times of experience. Terry doesn't get the decision, it won't matter, because he has won one of the biggest fights of his life here today. It's been a great fight. Good matchmaking again from Paul Hamilton.
Second down for the 5th and final round.
A friendly handshake and hug. It is a sport. Mike Goodall telling the fighters to cheer him on. That low kick there landing again. I'm surprised the Ty's not done more of that, because that's been very, very successful on the Ty's part. He's quite content to move into the clinch as well. And this is where I call it a moving game of chess. Chess with pain. The elbows have seemed to have dropped off from the Ty. He's opted for more of the clinch approach, which is trying to smothercate Terry in the clinch and tire him out that way. Terry, like I said, look, he's there all the time, he doesn't step back. Nice body kick from both fighters. Back into the clinch, and a knee up the bum. Don't know if they'll score a point for that or not. Nice little logo on the back of the Thai shorts. Muay Thai against drugs, and that was a big thing when I was over there. I was talking to Stephen Fox, the World Muay Thai Council coordinator who sanctioned this fight. And they were doing a big campaign in schools telling people to do Muay Thai, and trying to do the same thing here. Trying to do what's called a kick ABC, which is kick away, booze. It's like a kick ABCD, kick away, booze, cigarettes and drugs, and trying to do the same type of campaign myself. It'd be good to work with all the Thai boxing governing bodies or anybody who's listening to this. A good idea to go into schools and teach this on the curriculum. They'll give people something more positive to do with sport. Kick obviously being the word that people associate with Thai boxing, like kickboxing. But obviously us purists, we call this Muay Thai. Translates into Thai style boxing. And Muay Thai is what we're seeing here, full rules too. And Neil's just done that. I know some people might moan about that sort of going into the side on, but he's actually smothering the technique of the Thai and not allowing the knee to be fully fired off. So it's actually working for him. So he's slapping those knees, you can hear it landing, you can hear it from here. Scoring points all the time. Well, this is the 5th round. Probably got just over a minute left. Like I said, if Terry goes the distance with this guy, gotta just lift your hat off to this guy. Credit to him. And just on the shorts that they're wearing. One's wearing Red Bull, which is one of the major sponsors of Thai boxing equipment and Thai boxing fights in Thailand. And the other one's wearing Terry, that's a Thai by the way, wearing the Red Bull logo. And the Caribou Dang, which is the Caribou is the sign of the buffalo, which is very well respected in Thailand because it helps give them rice, which is the main food source in Thailand. It's what keeps them alive, and they make the drink. Anyway, speaking of a drink, these two will want one after this fight. What a great fight. Terry, you're a superstar, mate. You won 5 rounds with a very seasoned pro. 5 rounds, full time, on his 9th fight. Taking him away from Lekpech. Give him his credit too. He came here to do a job, and the job he did. On my scorecards, Lekker's obviously got the fight. I'll tell you what, Terry should go away from this, okay, with the loss on his record that should have been his best fight to date. The best loss he's ever had. Congratulations to him. There's no loser in the ring. He's runner-up and winner. Or as I say, first and second. The referee Mike Goodall he said the crowd appreciating these two. Fantastic fight. Majority. So there you go, he didn't have it all his own way on him. That means 2 judges to 1. What a great fight. Credit to his trainer and sport himself. Excellent.